Peggy 18.
Everybody seeks the ultimate thrill. At the end, death or glory.
Myself and the rest of the team have spent a long time making sure that we have a cohesive world that makes sense within the Deathsprint lore. Having that world that people can sort of like explore and understand and sort of build a mental picture of really makes the game feel bigger than it is.
We've got a lot of lore that goes with this game, but it's hidden. We always refer to it as like the lore iceberg. We've layered a lot of stuff into the environment to do some storytelling. For example, the menus have got a news ticker, and we've got lots of news stories from the world as we see it in 2066. We've got fake adverts in there, but we've also got pad tips as well. You know, so there's information constantly coming via this ticker.
I wanted players to be able to piece together the history of Bachman Media Network. Weaving that into the tracks has been a really, really important part of making the game feel like an actual living place.
It's very important that we, as the players, understand that aspect of why are you doing this, why are you racing, why is it important for you to achieve fame and glory. I think with the right context, it enhances a lot the game experience.
Hype is basically your score when you're playing a race of Deathsprint. You gain more hype by chaining together abilities, killing people, dodging traps, all that kind of thing. Hype then also contributes to your ability to boost. The surge boost fills up when you do more hype events. Hype is also what contributes to your overall fame score. So fame is like our XP track in the game.
As you become more famous, just like in the real world, you attract more attention and you attract the attention of more top-tier sponsors. So that means for us, you know, better running suits and also emojis. You'll get custom emoji packs which allow you to customize your scoring feed. You'll get your player banners, and all of that's tied into your current fame status.
As you progress through the fame, you will rank up. Players can also see your fame rating when you enter a match. And on top of that, every time that you unlock a new suit, those suits get progressively more fancy looking. So we're trying to create plenty of opportunities for the player to show off their unique unlocks throughout the game.
Just like in the real world, people are not famous and sit at the top of the fame pile. You have to almost maintain that.
The fans in our game are quite fickle, and if you don't entertain them, your fame rating will go down. We didn't want to have like that sort of grind feeling of having to go back to the game every day to keep it going, but we wanted to still feel like if you stand at the start line and don't do anything, your fans are going to get upset with you and your fame will go down.
Something that we've really tried to push amongst level design is the idea of risk versus reward. So we want the riskier routes to be more rewarding. We want more boosts and abilities and things.
The players do have a balancing act to do in collecting boost and whether they use that immediately or do they save it up for a different part of the track. You can also pick up tributes on the track that will immediately give you an ability, and these are placed in really risky places. So yeah, do you risk trying to make it past these deadly traps to maybe get a tribute, or do you play it safe?
Deathsprint 66 has been a passion project for a long time, for a lot of people on the team as well. And as it's evolved over the years, we've constantly gone back to that original idea, that pure kind of, you know, dystopian neon roller coaster game show vibe.
One of our core tenets is the player experience. It's all about what the player is going to feel and think and do in the track. So we put a lot of care into things like play testing, seeing how people react, seeing how they enjoy the spaces, seeing if they get frustrated at particular things, and trying to maintain enjoyment at all times.
We would love this game to be easy to pick up and play and hard to master. So if you're becoming really competent at the game, you'll be able to chain together traversals, learn the layout of the levels, you know, perform those really well. But you should still be a new player and be able to run around really fast and feel really good, just maybe die a bit more.
I think great games can only be developed in a great culture environment, that people are taking seriously, that people's input is being heard, that the vision is being understood, discussed, and being taken on board, and only then can we create great games.
It's a very skilled team of coders, designers, and all the different aspects of game development. And I want players to understand how much effort and how much love we put in this product that we are very proud of.
I think the game is really aiming for just pure exhilaration. I think it's a really fun and easy game to play as well, but it's also one that I hope people will really want to repeat the experience and to actually excel at the game.
I want Deathsprint to make people feel like gladiators in like a combat arena. I want them to be on the edge of their seats when they are about to win a race. I want them to be laughing every time their head explodes or they chop someone in half with a saw. I want them to feel like champions standing on a throne of blood and gore.